Hello, beautiful people. How y'all doing? I hope this video finds you and your family well. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I am your host, Roberta Goffney, all in one woman. And on this channel, God at the top, money at the bottom, everything else in between. Go ahead and let's give it up for the man that can walk the walk and can talk the talk. Let's give it up for Jesus. Go ahead and give yourself a hand while you're at it. Give yourself a hand for taking time out of your schedule to watch this video. I'm so excited today, you all. So excited. Are you all excited just for another chance in the land of the living? Just grateful today. Excited for the young lady. Amazing young lady. So smart, multi-talented. I say to you, kudos. I'm so proud of you for just wanting to grow more, and all of your friends and your other loved ones to get an understanding over a job, a career, and a business. So what is a job? A job, in a nutshell, is just what you do. A job is a task that the employer or a company might say, hey, if you do this particular job, I'll give you this certain amount of money or this certain amount of wage. And if you agree to that, then you start that job. The hours that that job has, etc., etc. If it's a career, then a career is a different level. It's a little bit greater than the job. Because in a nutshell, to me, a job is simply just what you do. The career is saying, oh, okay, in this occupation, ooh, you know what? I can do this for the rest of my life. Some of you out there, you might just say, you know what? Ooh, I love cutting on the heart and looking at the heart, studying the heart. I could do this for the rest of my life. Maybe that's your career. Maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe your career is saying, I could be a teacher in the school district for the rest of my life. Whatever it is that you can see yourself doing for the rest of your life, till you can't do it anymore, that's a career. And the beauty of a career, you have a level of a higher pay. You might make certain amount of wage in 6 months, but then in 6 months, that company can give you a raise. You can go from assistant to executive assistant in 3 months, in 1 month. And it depends on the company. It depends on your level. That's a career. In a nutshell, a career is anything that you can see yourself doing for the rest of your life. A business, on the other hand, is something that maybe you start as the CEO, or maybe you start as the founder of that company, or maybe being a housewife. I know a young lady back in the day, she said she was not a housewife. She said that was her business because she took it serious raising her family. She took it serious training up her children in the way that they should go. So when they got old, they wouldn't depart from it. She took it serious of helping her husband manage some things in their relationship. So business just depends on what does your business offer? Who is your audience? What products or services do you offer in the business? A business can be anywhere from $0 to medium dollars to a whole lot of dollars. It just depends on the business, and it depends on the wage. For example, in some businesses, you might have someone who's selling tennis shoes. That's their business. So it just depends on what it is that you do. The difference in all of them is simply what you do. It's the name and how you look at it as an individual. But I love how the writer said it in the book of Colossians. The writer said, whatever you do, work at it with your whole heart, as if you're working for the Lord, not human masters. Don't you just love that in the book of Colossians? Don't you just love that the writer made it make sense? He said, whatever you do, work at it. So whatever you do, whether if it's a job, a business, or a career, you work at it as you're working for the Lord. Don't worry about some of the jobs that you might have. For example, if you love what you do, you work at the movie theater and you absolutely love it, but maybe your supervisor makes you feel like you're a slave. This is 2024, sweetie. You know you're not in slavery, and especially if you are in America, you didn't go there to stay. You went there to let your light so shine before men that they see your good works and glorify your Father, which is in heaven. So don't worry about it. You know that you're not a slave, regardless of how somebody else feels. You work at it as if you're serving the Lord. If your job is to go out and feed the sheep, you go feed the sheep as if you're working for the Lord. If you go feed the goats, if you go feed the chickens, if you polish someone's shoes, whatever you do, work at it with your whole heart as if you're working for the Lord. So I hope, young lady, that was clear, because at the end of the day, you got a job to do in your business. At the end of the day, you have a job to do in that career. At the end of the day, whatever you do, work at it with your whole heart as if you're working for the Lord, not human masters. Be blessed. Video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you can get all of the recent videos on this channel. We are going to rock. We are going to roll. We're going to learn, we're going to grow, we're going to get tips. But most of all, we're going to help you reveal your greatness within. Peace.